Hi everyone, welcome to the Planner's Way on the series of video related to the project management. Today we are going to discuss a most frequently asked interview question. Describe a challenging team member you work with. How did you manage it? So let's dig into it. First, we need to understand what we need to cover in our answer. First, we need to explain the situation. What was the challenging situation of it? Then we need to understand what was the root cause of the problem, what was causing problem for us, and next you need to show that the action you have taken to overcome that problem, and finally we need to demonstrate the outcome of that action, whether the action give a positive outcome or not. So these things we need to demonstrate in our answer. I've shown you a one sample answer for you. In my previous project there was a team, the design team, I'm working with them. Their input was necessary during my project submission. They usually submit the engineering input very late. That impact my scheduling work and cause delay in the weekly update. This creates a frustration within the team because it affects multiple deliveries on the critical path. The design team was not submitting the plans on time, so that was creating problem for me. This was the situation. I understand the situation, what was the situation. Then I decided to address it constructively and schedule one-to-one decision for him. Design lead was on the problem. Instead of blaming him, I had an open question with him, and I found that he was managing the multiple project and he did not have any clear priority list. So he was submitting the update very delay. I understand the problem of him. So after I understand his problem, then I suggest some coordination routine with him. So we align his delivery with our look of head schedule. So I develop a basic program so where I submit him a 2 week ahead schedule. So that helps him to understand what was his upcoming deliveries in the program. And next thing is I broke his large tasks into smaller manageable deadline. He was having multiple tasks in the project, so I break into in small delivery manageable time, and we agree on the realistic timeline for him and to track his progress. And I set up the bi-weekly meeting with him to monitor his progress, how far has he gone with his program. After I implement this approach, his submission was very much consistency and the workflow improved and the project update became smoother and the overall coordination between planning and engineering strength. This lesson taught me that we need to understand the person before assuming the problem, before blaming him. As a professional, we need to understand the team member. So this thing need to be covered in your answer. While giving this answer, we need to always think of the professional. We should not blame negatively to any team member, whether they are working with us, with other member. We should not negatively blame any other people working with us. We need to show strong teamwork. If, as a team, if there is any conflict, we need to solve that conflict between us. And as a planner, you need to also demonstrate your leadership through communication. As a planner, act as a facilitator in the program. So we need to coordinate with different disciplines and also communicate them regularly about it. Also, we need to highlight emotional intelligence in the project. By doing such all the things we need, that brings a positive impact in the program. So you need to show this answer in your interview question. This helps the interview to understand how you have handled this situation in your project. Thanks for listening this video. On the next video, I will be describing a situation where you work under pressure or tight deadline. If you find this video useful, do not forget to like, share and subscribe our channel. Thank you for today.